As you most likely have seen in the news, a man by the name of Jamal Khashoggi has died. What happened to Khashoggi, and what does Saudi Arabia have to do with it? Jamal Khashoggi was a prominent Saudi journalist who often criticized the Saudi government and its crown prince. He lived in Virginia and worked for the Washington Post after moving to the U.S. in self-exile. Mohammed bin Salman is Saudi Arabia's current crown prince. He has enacted reforms like uplifting the ban on women driving and diversifying the economy, but has been criticized for human rights abuses such as that in the Yemen war and controversial tactics to gain power. On October 2nd, Khashoggi entered the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, Turkey. A day later, Crown Prince Salman claims that Khashoggi left the consulate. However, on October 19th, Saudi Arabia claims he was killed in a fistfight. 2 days later, government claims he was killed in a rogue operation. On October 31st, Turkey states that Khashoggi was strangled in a premeditated attack. So why did the Saudis play a role in Khashoggi's death? On the micro level, the routine activities theory explains that a person's lifestyle may expose them to opportunities or experiences that increase their odds either of engaging in criminal behaviors or of being victimized. This includes the crime triangle, which has motivated offenders, suitable targets, and the absence of capable guardianship. So let's apply the RAT to Khashoggi's death. We have Khashoggi, who was a suitable target because he often criticized the government and made an enemy out of them. We have the Crown Prince, who wants to consolidate power without any criticism. And we have the absence of capable guardianship because Khashoggi decided to enter the consulate alone. Now we are going to look at Edward Sutherland's theory of differential association. People will become criminals when they sense that an act will have more favorable consequences. Individuals become lawbreakers also when they are surrounded by people, groups, or events that produce definitions favorable toward the criminality and are isolated from counteracting forces. Now we will look at differential association in Khashoggi's death. Killing Khashoggi had more favorable consequences than unfavorable ones for Crown Prince Salman. Favorable consequences include being free to consolidate power without any critique coming, message to other possible dissidents, while unfavorable consequences only included a possible backlash from world leaders. Last but not least is Thorsten Sellen's culture conflict theory, which says that legal definitions are relative, changing over time as a result of changes in conduct norms. Conduct norms are usually associated with a culture and define some behavior as acceptable and other behavioral as unacceptable. Looking at the world's response to culture conflict theory, we can see that the countries that have condemned Saudi Arabia, such as the US, Germany, and Canada, often have emphasis on free speech while Saudi Arabia does not. This means that the Saudi government would not believe it has committed a crime, instead that Khashoggi is a criminal for speaking ill of the government and thus receive proper punishment.